work out? Did you just take control and, you know, was there a lot of...
No, I did for the principal photography where we had the creature interacting with the kids. I had wanted the whole movie with the creature interacting with the kids in the frame because I, as a 9-year-old, had been angry and stormed out of the Forum Theater when I'd see a movie where the monster was simply an insert. Clearly it's not in the scene with them. I was a very huffy little 9-year-old. So,
Huffing little 9-year-old.
Yes, and those days too, I might add. But no, I so much wanted to get everything in the same frame. And of course, in a low-budget film, well, in a big-budget film, it's really hard to do that and make it work. And of course, you can see our lighting is various, and our sound is a mess. You know, I mean, I almost can't bear to watch it because it's never what you want it to be. But eventually, we had to do inserts. And I would say that the better part of a year following my shooting of the movie, they shot more special effects. And if I have anything I regret about the movie is that I wasn't always around, well, I wasn't invited to be around for some of those because I still feel that the pacing is not right, and I see all these flaws, and as I've often said in interviews online, I see flaws in things I didn't do, but probably more horrifying to me is the flaws in things that I did do. So I try not to talk about it.
But one of the things you did do, which I think is awesome, and there's so many kick-ass female horror fans out there, you have some really strong female characters in here. I understand you really fought for that.
You didn't have to fight for it. No one was paying any attention to the script. These guys were making monsters. They didn't... Script? What script? What's the story today? Fine, fine. They weren't interested really in that. And I was, yes. I mean, I got a little tired. Look, it's not that I'm a feminist. It's that I don't like cliches. I don't like them. I mean, I understand why people like to see them and laugh at them. But I don't like to laugh at my movie. I want everybody to laugh with the movie if it's supposed to be funny. And I felt that the strong women was a good idea. Now, it doesn't all work, so please, I watch this movie going, oh, that doesn't work. But, you know, I like the idea of it, and I like the idea of a genuine exchange. I like the idea of kids who really, really think. And also, they don't do stupid things like, you go that way and I'll go this way in the dark basement where we don't know what's around the corner. They don't do that. He says, line up and follow me. And, you know, they try to escape. They really do. And I like the fact that the kid is the hero.
Well, I think we're all going to disagree with you and tell you that you did a really amazing job for the most part. And I think that bears out when I think we're all very shocked and hurt, which doesn't happen a lot in slasher and horror films, when the girl we assume is going to be the final girl gets it. You know, her head's bitten off. So I think you really did something there. And can you tell us a little bit about how you achieved that effect as well?
Oh, the effect, again, this is the, when the effects were concerned, I just said they've got to be good to do them. And they really have to be good. The one thing that I was a real stickler for was well, in the beginning of doing this, our producer had said, this is going to put my company on the map, so we have to get an R rating. I said, I don't understand. Doesn't that limit? He said, no, it's an R rating. Everybody knows they can sneak in. I mean, it's important. I said, oh, I get it. Okay. So he said, so lots of naked ladies. I said, well, we're in New Jersey, and you see the ladies. I don't. So I said, how about we use a little bit of profanity and tear the mother's face off? And they looked at each other and went, so when we came to the scene where her face had to go off, we had this makeup artist who had been hired, and I'd been doing makeup since the 1930s, so that makeup was going to be good. And he came in with a very nice bloody face for her, and I said, that's fine, except we have to see it before it's bloody. He said, well, we'll do that and then we'll cut. I said, no, we can't cut. I want to see it and I want to see it come off. So you've got to make and then you've got to put the face back on. And he said, you know, in those days, nobody knew to do these things. I mean, now, my God, makeup applications, you know, ever since Roseanne, I think, next time was better because I said, go look at a Gray's Anatomy and make the bones and the ligatures and whatever exactly as it would look in the textbook, and then make a face that goes on top of that. And then they rigged all these tubes to spurt blood. They didn't work at all. So we got the one shot I wanted. And we got it because of the collaboration rather than just going, And some of the other effects I don't think are, greatest, but they work in the context of this